y'all, so we have finally reached part 2 of the Love and Hip Hop New York reunion. So let's just jump right on into it. Anais, I love that you are very sure about yourself. You coming in with an attitude like, bitch, even if he decide he don't want to work with me anymore, I'm not going to change who I am. I'm Anais, take it or leave it. And I feel like, honestly, Ashley, when you and Anais decided that y'all were going to put y'all differences aside and be cordial, part of that should have included Anais is going to be Anais. Now, if I decide that I am not okay with it, then we need to agree to disagree and go our separate ways. But making peace and you still don't agree with what the fuck she doing is not cool, okay? If you notice when they asked Navarro, was he still going to work with her? And he was like, yes. But she's going to send the pictures to Ashley. Ashley didn't really dispute it. It was the audience that was like, ooh, yeah. Ashley was seemingly okay with that. And that drives me to my next point. Abigail, Anaconda, what the fuck is her name? Aisha. Aisha, I get the fact that you were trying to defend your sister, but once sis makes peace with her enemy, bitch, you ain't got no more smoke with her. So your whole situation was for nothing. But I see why you did it, because, bitch, if you had no beef with Anais, you wouldn't have had no reason to even be at the reunion. So I understand where you was coming from as far as you trying to protect your brand. But mama, in layman's terms, in reality, when it all boils down to it, you had no room for your smoke. Grant you they wasn't speaking at the time, but they had already settled their differences. So what the fuck was you all pressed about? Y'all, I'm guessing that Roddy comment kind of rubbed Jonathan the wrong way, because he sat quiet as long as he could, but then he was like, bitch, since you want to come for my friend, bitch, we can double team your motherfucking ass. I know about the married men that you fucking around New York City and everywhere else that you can lay your goddamn pussy. So do not come on this show trying to throw daggers, and I know your goddamn real shit. Please don't do that, bitch. And I guess he was striking a nerve because Ashley was like, whoa, bitch, you going too far. Now, come on now. We only talking about what's on the show now. You going too far. She tried to make it seem like it wasn't true. But Jonathan was like, bitch, let's not really go there. I know different. And I know that you know different. So let's not jump that gun, okay? Baby, the whole time, Navarro was just sitting there like, bitch, he wasn't looking at nobody but Miss Nina Parker, bitch. He ain't have no eye contact, no time, no energy for nobody. And whatever Ashley and him discussed backstage is what the fuck he's sticking to. Nope, yep, And you could tell because she was looking at him like, you know what to say, you better motherfucking say it. And he said exactly what the fuck he needed to say. Safari and Dream. Now, y'all little situation was cute, and I really liked when y'all was together, but here is the thing. Dream Doll is not done growing, and I think Safari needs a woman who is already solidified in who the fuck she is, because he trying to finish sowing his wild oats, and if you doing your thing, and he doing his thing, y'all gonna always have this tit for tat, I did it because you did it, I'm being petty because you being petty, type of relationship, and believe me, from experience, you will never get nowhere with no shit like that, baby. You will never grow. You will never excel. And the relationship is always going to plateau at this, where do we go from here type of situation. You get what I'm saying? So that ran its course. And I kind of feel like y'all was two people that was good for each other, but at the wrong time, you know? And as far as Juju is concerned, bitch, Juju is like, I know what the fuck you doing, but I also feel like you got some potential. So let me let you go ahead and do what you need to do. And in the meantime, between time, I'm going to get some me time. Because I just got out of a 10-year relationship and I need some time to myself. Time with my girls. Time, you know, just to explore what Juju likes. This new Juju that I do so well. But you can tell that there is some real emotions involved because, baby, when they presented that package that we didn't see with Mariah Lynn and Safari, you can see that she was kind of in her emotions, Juju. And afterwards, she looked at Mariah and she was like, don't tell me nothing, bitch, because you could see that she was kind of affected by it a little bit. And VH1, y'all messy, bitch. Oh, y'all messy. Y'all could have kept that scene. Y'all didn't have to put that out there knowing what Safari was trying to get done with Juju. Oh, y'all messy, but I love it. Moving on down to when y'all started to reflect about the St. Martin trip. Yandy, girl, I didn't feel this way before, or I probably did and didn't know how to articulate it. And here it goes. Yandy, you got the Monica syndrome. You have a way of being super fucking shady and super fucking catty in such a pleasant way. Do y'all remember when the ladies of The Real had asked Monica how she felt about Brandy, blowing off the So Gone challenge? She made Brandy look like a total bitch in such a sweet and dainty little way. And at that moment, I realized that Yandy, Monica, Phaedra all got this little catty, but I'm going to do it in a southern, sweet, nice, polite way to where people don't really understand that I'm jabbing at this bitch. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't remember exactly what she said verbatim, but when they asked Yandy about the whole meeting with Anais at their school, Yandy made Anais seem like such a bitch. Like, ooh, you were so inconsiderate to do it at the school. But bitch, you showed up in a house coat. So who is really inappropriate here? Girl, you showed up in slippers and a house coat. So it looks to me like you showed up to do much of nothing. And let's really, come on now. Y'all want to make a big scene about Anais with the pancake and all that. Bitch, one drink of no goddamn wine, even if it was vodka, wouldn't have killed y'all. Y'all was stuffing goodie bags, bitch. Who can't do that a little tipsy? You make it seem like y'all are on the front lines of war, bitch. And she is in the back trying to play tic-tac-toe and dice with the foreigners, bitch. She wasn't doing that. She was out there. Grant you, a bathing suit was probably a little off base. So I'll give y'all that. She was doing a lot with the bathing suit. But bitch, y'all all could have partook in a drink. And I actually believe that some of y'all did. Y'all just didn't do it in that scene. Okay? Because if y'all had all this to say about Anais, why y'all didn't trump on Juju crew? Bitch, you saw the playback before y'all had the reunion. So you saw that when Juju and them touched down, bitch, they turned the fuck up and they was partying. You ain't have shit to say about that, Yandy. But you jumping down Anais' throat. And speaking of Juju and how it ties into this whole school situation with Yandy, y'all, Juju was fucking pressed. Baby, 80% of that was your mixed emotions from that deleted scene that you seen of Safari and Mariah Lynn. Bitch, that shit rubbed you the motherfucking wrong way and you took it out on Anais because there was no reason for you to come at her like that, Juju. And you got a whole lot more class than that. You was really pressed. Like, maybe if you would have came at me like that, it wouldn't have been like, really? Anais just expressed that she was in her feelings because she felt like she was losing her friend. So having knowledge of why she was acting out, why are you still lashing at this woman? Pump it. And what the fuck was Juju doing at the Miami reunion? Girl, you had 2 scenes. That's it. If y'all was gonna do that, y'all could have flew Gabby out, but we not there yet. So let me stick to the task at hand. Cayenne, you was kind of being extra in this episode, but that's who we know you to be, so I wasn't surprised. This is what I do have to say to you though. Mama, you should have apologized. I don't give a fuck how you felt about the situation. That girl's grandmother is sick and battling a life-threatening illness. For you to say, buy flowers for your grandmother because she's about to die, it's not fucking cool and it was wrong. And I knew Cayenne knew the situation because she was fucking Jacquay, and Jacquay is really cool with Bree. So I'm sure he had knowledge of the situation. Plus, that was partially Bree's storyline this season before everything got crazy and topsy-turvy. Bitch, I would have reacted the same way Bree did. And then the fact that when we got to the reunion to discuss it, you still blew it off and act like it wasn't shit. Cayenne, you wrong as fuck for that shit. I can't vouch for when you are absolutely and downright wrong. Alright, moving down to the Paradise remix. Y'all, we know at this point that Yandy is controlling. Everybody has said it, all of her friends have vouched for it. However, if Yandy discussed with you Safari that all she wanted out of this whole deal, if y'all was not going to have any monetary value, was to have producer credit, and you agreed to that, give the bitch what you agreed to. Because you sure enough skated around that question. When Nina asked you about that, you never confirmed or denied whether or not you agreed to give her producer credit. Now, I understand what you mean by, oh, she trying to control everything and she trying to take over, because I was taken aback when she was like, I didn't approve. Bitch, you ain't got so much as a note on this song. How the fuck you gonna approve anything? And you're not my manager. I'm not signed to you. Come see, come side, bitch. I don't understand how you feel like you have ownership in this at all. But again, she should at least get her producer credit. You thanked her when y'all premiered the song, but still, bitch, give her what you said you was gonna give her. Okay. And then finally, Bree explaining her rage as to why she was going off on Jacquay and she was doing everything. I get it, mama. But there is still a time and a place for everything. Had you settled down and approached him and really gotten the reason as to why your verse wasn't on the record, then maybe you would have had more clout to fight with. You just going to fuck off, and you probably knew that that was the last day y'all was going to fucking film. So you was like, I'm turning the fuck up. Especially when y'all going to do this shit to me. Hell the fuck no. But if what Jacquay is saying is correct, then bitch, you still wrong. I don't give a fuck how good your rough cut was. If he told you to have your shit in that day, and I told you at 4 o'clock, have it in today, and you come to me the next day with the record, bitch, how do you feel justified in saying I did my part? Because you did not pick up the pieces and get in fucking formation. But y'all, that was all this episode gave. It was a great closing to a great season. And yeah, same place, same time.